Hi and welcome. Hopefully, this is going to be an ongoing series, but this is the first interview we've had with a fellow content creator, the one and only Courtney Scissorhands. This was recorded during the first 2v8 killer event, but I've been incredibly lazy about putting things together. But we're finally getting everything kind of semi polished within my limited skill set. And we sit down and have an honest and open conversation about what it's like to be in the content creator space. A little goofing between matches, and yeah, throw in some gameplay too, just for funsies. But I hope you enjoy, and if so, go ahead, subscribe, and give me some ideas of who you want to see me interview next. Well, early on, like when you first started, did you find yourself kind of emulating some of the streamers or YouTube creators that you had watched before, or did you just kind of go into it being like, okay, this is just who I am, I'm just talking to myself and whoever may swing by, and just kind of developing it from there?
Well, I definitely went into it very much just like trying to be myself, but I'm definitely one of those people. If I watch or like if I hang out with somebody repeatedly, or if I'm around somebody, I'm one of those people. I do pick up people's like mannerisms and stuff. And so I definitely caught myself like spewing lines from like Demi and JRM and Spooky Loops. Like I would just kind of like spit out some of the same stuff that I had heard them say, but otherwise, like, I always stuck to authentically being myself.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that's fairly common, especially in the social streaming space, where you kind of emulate or pick up on certain phrases or jokes or just manners of speaking. It's inevitable, especially if you're constantly either watching or collaborating with other people. There's so many people that I know within my own social circle online where we have certain jokes and phrases that we use constantly that we just kind of borrowed from each other.
Yeah.
I think that's just natural. But I'm excited to get into some 2v8. I've been practicing my baby belly. Don't expect much. I've been practicing a little bit. I'm by no means cracked, but I'm ready to throw down.
Yeah, I've just been learning I need to be more patient with Huntress, because otherwise I'm just eating hatchets left and right.
But there's definitely some things that you brought up that I want to touch on once we get back into lobby. Mainly just kind of how the game can be kind of almost inaccessible, especially at this point for new players right off the bat, with just so much to learn, so many characters, so many powers, perks, the blood web, just how kind of almost intimidating it can be for new people to jump in. But well, yeah, we'll touch on that after the game.
Coolio.
Oh, we looking spooky as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in check. Oh my. Yeah, we got some people over here. Get him! Beautifully done. All right, I'm gonna go back to Shack. Yeah, we still got some people over there.
No, the tires.
I'm just trying to make as many injuries as possible and clean up. Hey, thank you, many blessings, Eagle. How art thou?
Oh, I see.
I got some people on.
My main.
Yeah, I got some people healing and on gens. All right, let me slow this down, get some aura reading. Damn, I'm not gonna get that. I'm gonna check over here real fast.
Slowing down over here.
Oh, I got somebody. Yes. Oh, we got them all over on this gen over here. Oh, you got that. Hey, blessings, FFI, blessings. I know they're on this corner back here.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Hello.
Okay, all right. Oh. Not the spam. I'll just get this pal out of the way.
What? How is that not a hit?
I thought you were over here for a second. All right,
I got
clear
them all
this.
scattered.
Beautiful. Blessings, Panda. How art thou? This is gone. There we go. Oh, I got some people over here. Let me slow this down a little bit. All right, I'm gonna check over there. Ooh. Yes. Oh, excuse me. Let me check this corner again. Nope. Yeah, we got some shack healers.
Oh no, it's Rebecca.
What? That was weird. Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal's. That was a weird little blind, don't you think? Slow this down. All right, we go back over here. Deny them shack.
What?
You got this.
You just got accepted that. I'll take that.
Oh, she's done.
Yeah.
Okay then. Fun going to shack. Yeah, so, oh. She's gonna get window again. That's fine, you hold that. Oh, hi. Got that Dwight privilege? Not anymore, motherfucker. Check back here. I don't think we've checked this in a while. Of course. Hey, girl. All right, we go this way. Okay. Yeah, I'll get her. You too, though. They're turning against each other.
Oh no!
And I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. Up over here.
Oh, that was beautiful.
I'll watch you from over here. Clean up.
Put it down.
Oh, tree. Awkward. All right, we got him over here in this corner. Okay then.
Hi.
Oh, I was going over to help. I guess you didn't need it. Beautiful. Alright, I got a fung over here, humping a pallet. Thank you. I got her. Oh, my God, man. Just wholly defecated upon. Got a Becky heading to shack.
I've got the Yui over here where I just downed the ash.
All right. Good evening, Kara.
No, she's trying to be nice. She's giving me kids.
Girl, that ain't gonna work on me. What the fuck? Blessings! Blessings, Brent. How art thou?
Sorry.
How are you? What's good? All right, still got this Becky over here, humping pallets.
All right, I'm on my way over there.
We need to get her before she gets a hatch. And we're good.
Nice.
You went day drinking? How was that? We feel a little sloshed? Well, damn, we got him.
Yeah.
No slugging. Easy 8K. So strong.
You lost that ball.
Yeah. Strong first match.
Yeah. A sweaty hillbilly, what?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Me, Jeff.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, let's get back into it. So we were talking before the match about me getting ready first, and then about just how inaccessible and intimidating this game can be for people logging on for the first time. Now, let's make it a little silly. What were some of the not only mistakes but maybe some misunderstandings you had about the game and the mechanics when you first started out that you could probably tell to new players, people considering picking up the game, to make them feel maybe a little less intimidated?
Oh my god. It was like I had
me too.
zero concept on what, like I said, for me, it was the blood web and the perks that were the most intimidating and most confusing things to me. And it was like someone in my chat mentioned, like, oh, whenever I first started, I ran technician. And I thought back and I'm like, I didn't even know what technician was. Like, I remember just like loading into games and just filling my perk slots with kind of whatever was there. And I'm like, maybe
Whatever's
I'll figure
pretty.
out how they work. Like, I don't know. It's like, maybe that was just my own stupidity of not reading, but it's like, I just felt like that was like the most insane concept to me. And that's why it was like, when I stopped playing the game and then started watching streamers play, it was like I was learning how to play the game even when I wasn't playing it. So it was like I was asking questions and learning from all of these creators. And then that's when I was finally like, you know what? I'm going to give this game another try because now I feel like I actually have a concept of how it works. And we'll see how it goes. But it's like, I feel like if they're going to continue to try and cater to bringing in a new audience, I feel the tutorial needs to be a lot more thorough when it
Absolutely.
comes to educating on the blood web and perks.
Definitely. I feel like there needs to be at least like a video explanation that kind of breaks down what certain things are. I mean, I know that you can like hover over perks or click on them and it'll give you a description, but a lot of these things don't
Oh, Jeff, I
really.
can't hear you anymore.
Oh, you can't hear me. Check, check, check. Oh, shit. Let's see. Hold on. Technical issues.
I can't hear you. I just noticed that you were talking on your in your stream, and that's why I was like, wait, I can't hear him.
Here, we're going to do it like this. Here, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good, good, good. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna toggle deafen whenever I'm talking to chat. I've just got it on push to talk. I think just holding the push to talk too long just kind of fucked it up. But yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I feel like there needs to be maybe like a video explanation, of course optional, but definitely recommended. First time you launch the game, kind of explaining blood webs, explaining perks. I know you can still click and hover over perks and it'll give you an explanation, but a lot of the information is so information heavy and it's so daunting. And a lot of these, even though they explain exhaustion, it's so much information at once that it's hard to kind of parse together what works and what doesn't. I mean, I remember there was one infamous post from Dead by Daylight where they were talking about like an ideal build, and I'm not sure if this was engagement bait or not, but they had sprint burst and I want to say it was like lithe or something in this build, and it just made no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
But to the uninitiated, they'd be like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm going to go fast and I can go fast after I go through windows. But of course, we all know that doesn't work.
No.
But yeah, something like that, or I don't feel like it's on the community as a whole to educate everybody else before they even launch the game. That needs to be something that the game handles itself, and just, learning certain techniques and just watching people just for the content would be ideal. But yeah, there definitely needs to be more steps for folks that want to pick this up for the first time.
Yeah.
I remember also going back to this, when I first started playing on PS4, I thought that it was just brilliant to stay edge map and crouching with urban evasion, because why would the killer ever come to the edge of the map when everything's in the center? It made so much sense to me. I'm like, why am I always killed first? It did not make sense. Like, I could not wrap my head around that because there's no loops there. I've cornered myself. I know this now, but back then it just seemed like such a foolproof plan. Stuff like that just people need to kind of know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've kind of touched on where you started. Now, if you're comfortable with me asking, how long did it take for you to go from first stream to affiliate? And what was that journey like for you?
I believe it only took me, I'm going to say maybe 2 months at most. I believe I started streaming in September and then I got affiliated in November. So, and for me, like, I was absolutely like flabbergasted by it. I was like, oh my God. Because like I said, I went into this with no expectations, but I was like mad hustling when it came to promos. And I was a part of a lot of like Facebook groups and whatever. So that was just kind of what I was doing, was like all of like the Facebook groups. I was getting to know people on there and letting people know about my streams, and I slowly started like meeting more and more people. But it was like the hustle is real. Even today, like all of us, we still obviously all use social media to promote our work. We promote our Twitch channels, our YouTube channels, our TikTok, whatever. And it's like, that was just it was like this one Facebook group in particular that I was like massively like in, and like very much in their community. And I will say, I think that's what really helped. Like, I didn't do any I didn't do any of that stupid like, oh, follow for follow like
Hmm.
bullshit. I think
Hmm.
that's so dumb.
Oh, it's awful. Awful.
It's terrible.
Just
It's so terrible.
anybody who may be watching or listening to this that's considering streaming for the first time and trying to build a community, follow for follow is the biggest trap out there. Don't
Hmm.
do it.
Do not.
But
So
yeah,
yeah, I avoided that at all costs. I was just like telling people about myself in like a post, and I'm like, hey, this is what I do. Uh, and like, and I'm like, if this sounds like your cup of tea, like come hang out. And I was like, and we'll get to know one another, and let's see if the vibes match. And
hmm,
that was just how I put it out to people. As I was just like, hey, uh, I like to make my stream like a safe, chill space for
hmm.
everybody. So it's like, come and see if it's your cup of tea, and if not, I mean, hey, that's okay too.
So that's a really important thing that you bring up. So you already had kind of an identity for the channel and kind of a branding awareness, even at a very fundamental level before you jumped into promotion. You already had kind of fleshed out what you wanted the channel and your community to be as a whole, instead of just being like, "Hi, I stream Dead by Daylight. Please come watch me."
Yeah, exactly. And it was like I really had to make sure that I thought that through, because I didn't want to be that person of just been like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, I'm just another person that streams Dead by Daylight. Like for me, I was like, I wanted to connect with people. Like I wanted my community to be my community for a reason. I
Hmm.
wanted my community members to like me for my personality, and then like for my interests. If they had the same interests, then it was something that, that can be back and forth talk and chat. And that's why I was like, yeah, I'm covered in tattoos. I love everything horror. I swear like a sailor, and I'm from Canada. So it's like, hey, let's hang out. Like come hang out with me. See if you like my vibes.
Hmm. Hmm. No, that's incredibly important because I mean that's another thing that I personally see is people just kind of having just, hey, I'm blank, come watch, no brand awareness, no idea of what they want. And it just, to me
Mm-hmm.
personally, as somebody that's thinking about seeing another channel, if I see that, the first thing that comes to mind is they just want numbers and money because
Yep.
they're not talking about what they offer as a community. They're not seeing me as a member of the community. They're seeing me as just another number. And that,
Yep.
like, why would I want to? Why? What draws me into that? Nothing. It's just I would just be absolutely nothing there instead of
Mm-hmm.
being a valued part of a community, a cohesive community centered around shared ideas and hobbies.
Yep. Exactly.
So incredibly important. Now, I guess that kind of leads into our next topic here. So you and I both know, being a streamer and having a Discord and a channel, you kind of open yourself up to a lot
Mm-hmm.
of parasocial relationships.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to draw the line there between what is a friend, what is a viewer. I guess, first off, have you had any experiences? And of course, we'll leave out names with any parasocial relationships, people misreading into things, maybe seeing things as more than they are. Do you have any experience with that whatsoever?
Um, only like more recently, I guess. Like I had this conversation with you, obviously briefly, like
Blessings,
with
Wesker.
uh my partner and I got engaged last October, and it's like I did meet a lot of like some of my really really close friends from either like it started in like the DVD community groups and then moved to Twitch, or I just met them on Twitch. Now, these are people that I have like that I literally talk to every single day, like, and we game like almost every day or every other day. But if we're not, like, we're still checking in on one another, being like, "Hey, how you doing? How's your day? Whatever." These are people that have come to me to be a shoulder to cry on. People have I have gone to be a shoulder to cry on, and had that consistent relationship for over a year. And so there are people that I have reached out to and extended like invitations to our wedding, and I'm like, listen, I know it's not cheap, but I'm just letting you know, like, if you want to, like, if you want to come, we would love to have you there, but like no pressure. And I've had a lot like recently noticing that it's like members that have been in my community who I love,
Mhm.
but I don't hold on that same level of a friendship. Like, I don't game with them like off stream. I don't talk to them every day.
Mhm.
Nothing like that. And they're like, "Oh, well, am I invited?" And I'm like, "No." Like,
Yeah, I don't
what? Like,
know you like
no.
that.
Yeah, and that's where this is where I'm starting to notice it. I didn't think that it was going to be a thing, but apparently it's a thing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It gets a little strange and it gets a little awkward too. Especially there's also that ongoing thing where I know I've had this experience before. I know other people have had this experience before, where you have somebody in the community that consistently subs or donates, or they give large or reasonably large sums of money, and then they feel entitled to your time and more personal access. And that's always such an awkward thing to deal with,
Yes.
because I mean, how do you properly approach that? I mean, of course, like from my own personal experience, like I'm grateful for the support, but like my personal view, and I'd like to get yours on this as well, is that I see that as they're thanking me for the entertainment. They're thanking me for being part of the community, and just they enjoy the vibe and want to support more of the same. But it's you're not buying my time.
Yeah.
I think I feel like we might have the same kind of viewpoint on this.
Absolutely. It's like, I'm sorry. I mean, this might be a poor comparison, but I'm sorry. But it's like, you go to a strip club, you pay a stripper for a lap dance. Do you think that then she's going to sit down and like listen to your life story if you stop giving her money?
As someone who's done many lap dances, I can confirm this.
Like, it's her job. Her job is to
True.
go there, make her money, and like entertain, and that's it. She's not looking to take you to
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah, the Hooters waitress isn't in love with you.
Exactly. Like, I don't mean for that to sound like as cold as it is, because like I said, like, there are many times like I tell my community members, like, if you need help, let me know. Like, I have resources for you, and that's what
Oh, you got a Dwight running behind you. Oh, he just passed you.
Oh,
All right, we got some people in shack.
Wait, why are you following me?
We got a Chris back here too, but I'm gonna flush him out. I'm gonna slow down this gen. There we go. Beautiful. Hi, Lara. Oh, you cheeky minx. All right. Yeah, they're going to the main. I'm gonna get back on this gen. All right, they're off it. All right, I'm on my way to help. Well, let me get these nerds. Oh my god. All right, you got them all at meat tree. I'm gonna try and keep them focused. Shiva, come here, girl.
Shava, bro.
Beautiful, I got her. All right, I'm gonna check back here. We haven't been here in a while. God, they are cranking these things. Holy shit. Ooh. This feels very coordinated. Oh. Lovely, lovely. All right, we got some people back here. Beautiful. All right, we're starting to snowball a little bit. That's good. Got a little pressure. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna head over there and help. Yeah, I got a few people over here.
Oh. Hi.
I'll take that. All right, I'm gonna help out back there.
Sure, that works.
Sprinto Bursto?
Oh!
Damn. Damn, we are really getting our stool pushed in now. Oof, that is rough. Unfortunate. Take him.
Hi, Chris.
Little taps on the way out. Oof! That was a strong crew.
Very strong.
Now I wonder if they were working together, or if that was just a bunch of people who knew what they were doing. I gotta ask.
Could be either. Yeah.
Hopefully they can answer. They're all console, of course. Damn it.
Oh, yeah. Rip.
Well, that leads me to believe they must have been maybe at least partially working together.
Yeah.
That is what it is. GG's. Well done. Well done.
Very
So
strong gamer.
we actually have one of them, the Sheva, over here in chat. So I'm curious. Were you solo or was that did you have some groups together, or was it just well coordinated, or were we just that bad?
Our Sheva was strong.
That was a strong Sheva, absolutely.
Yeah.
Blessings, Braver. Oh, it was just them and the Lara. Nice.
Oh, wow. Well done.
Well played, absolutely. And I appreciate you swinging by and being wholesome about it. 100%. And have a fantastic evening. And I hope the rest of your games go well. Yeah, so let's pick up where we left off. Let me pull up the old Notaronies right here. Well, I appreciate the follow. Thank you. So you kind of touched on when people cross that line from just being kind of like a viewer or a member of the community to becoming an actual personal friend, in how you play with them off stream, you talk to them every day. What, if anything, kind of caused them or interested you in crossing that line from just community member to personal friend?
Well, I remember at least with one of them, it started with one person who then introduced me to like a lot of their friends, who then I became friends with. But it started out, they had seen me posting in one of the Facebook groups, and they came into my stream, and it was just like, it was just good vibes all around. Like, they were just really respectful and really nice, and we were vibing, talking about a lot of the same similar interests. They were teaching me a couple new things about DVD that I didn't understand, and I was like, cool, man, like, I appreciate that, thank you. And then it was, like, I don't even think I was streaming, but they were like, hey, like, not sure if you're busy or not, but I wanted to know if you wanted to, like, play games with me and my wife. And I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm not doing anything right now, like, that sounds good. And I'm always so awkward when I go, like, into VCs with somebody for, like, the first time. Like, because I'm like, I don't know what your vibes are like for voice chats. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna say something that I think is funny and nobody else thinks is funny, or like whatever it is. So,
I feel
like,
that on a deep personal level.
Oh my god, it's always so anxiety ridden. But it was like, immediately we were all just able to chill and like get along super well. And so then it was like, every time still that they were coming into my streams, and then we were just kind of starting to game more consistently. And then it was like talking about our lives, where it's like they were letting me get to know them on a more personal level. I was letting them get to know me on a more personal level. And that was just what it was. It was like, I felt comfortable enough with these people that I was like, okay, I'll let them in on a little bit of what's going on in my life. And it blossomed into a true friendship. Like, it was just like, staying so consistent with it, I think definitely helped. With the fact that we were just like consistently reaching out to each other and just sure like that we were good, and then we were gaming together. And yeah, like, it's like, it just, the way that it blossomed. And and I think especially too, like, sometimes you and your friends will not agree on things. And I'm a very blunt person, and that has been a strength and a crutch of mine, because a lot of people don't like that. But like, I'm very blunt, where I'm like, hey man, I don't dig that, and like, vibes aren't really good right now, like, you're kind of bringing me down, and like, things just aren't good right now. Like, if you want to talk about it, cool, but I'm just like right now, it's just, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna take like some time to step away for a minute, and like, let you chill and kind of figure it out. And then as we grew more as friends, now I'm just the one where I'm like, hey, like, you're being a dick, stop. Like,
so
you're from me being like, to no, okay, you're being a fucking dick. Like,
so you're bringing up something very important here. It's something that I personally believe that it's on the streamer side or the entertainer side or the person that's kind of building the community or bringing people in, to set and establish and stick to certain boundaries.
Yeah.
Which it sounds like you did. You set up that, okay, this is what I can tolerate, this is what I won't, just from a personal belief, just a standpoint, just how I live my life. And you stuck to that. And I think that's incredibly important for any relationship, either in the online space or just out in the flesh world.
Fleshy world.
Fleshy, the squishy blood world. Yeah, incredibly important to set those boundaries. And I'm glad it seems like it was a lesson that you didn't really need to learn due to mistakes early on, which is, you're incredibly fortunate. Incredibly fortunate.
That was my problem. I've grown up as a pushover. I was a pushover and a people pleaser. So it was like, I just wanted to have friends. So I was like, oh, you enjoy breaking my stuff. Cool, man. Like, here you go. Like, why don't you go toss this out the fucking window? Like, I don't know. I put myself through so much stupid shit because I just wanted friends.
Oh, yeah. I think everybody can relate to that on some level. Yeah. We've all been through high school and middle school. It's just how awkward that can be. But also circling back, I remember there was one time, I'm not going to say any names. I was playing with somebody on stream for the first time, and I hadn't really checked out their vibe. They hadn't really checked out mine. But I was like, okay, we're just going to do this because, I mean, obviously we both enjoyed the same games, the same kind of shtick. And I remember we were going against an Oni, and I basically recycled the same 8 jokes over and over again. And, I was bleeding and I had the little blood orbs and they were just all over the place. And I remember saying that I had a heavy flow and a wide set vagina, which most people know is a Mean Girls reference.
Yeah.
And he went dead silent, absolutely silent. And I could tell he just felt so awkward about that one moment. And to me, it was just like I was saying, it's a Tuesday. So yeah, there's definitely some of those issues that arise, especially if you don't really research beforehand. But no, I feel that. I really do, especially that anxiety of getting onto VC with somebody for the first time. Mm-hmm. Oh, we are really getting into some good stuff here. I don't know about you, but I immediately go to the opposite side of the map because that's where they always spawn.
Yup, exactly.
This one. Oh yeah, we got a strong Claudie. Pre-drop Hattie. Oh, we got an AFK. I'll take it. Hey, you loaded up. You knew what you were getting into.
You gave it to me for free.
For free? Oh! Just shaved her asshole.
There ain't no way you just jumped into this locker, homie.
Get him. Fuck him up. Why are we just standing there? That's fine. Oh, Jane, baby girl.
Oh, Claudie, I'm so sorry.
Girl, why didn't you leave? I gave you a minute. done. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hey, Jane. All right. A little sprinto bursto, trying to be cheeky. All right, I see you. All right, we got some people in center up top.
Okay, all right, I'm coming in.
Fuck. Oh my God. They are cranking. Oh,
Why are you
overcorrected. Get him.
I don't know if your controller battery died or something.
All right, I'm going back to this back corner. We got a nice little floor gen over here. I'm gonna slow these down. Oh, this is the Clyde that's dead, I think. Not the teabag. Ma'am.
Jake was about to give me a brain aneurysm.
Holy shit. Alright, I got some people over here. Alright, we got one dead. Beautifully done.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm on my way to assist. I got a Claudie pinned over here. She's going into main. Damn. All right, I'm gonna go check these gens.
That is a corner of a wall.
Okay. All right, we need to check these back gens. Yeah, we got some people over here. Beautiful.
But I mean,
every time I see that one angle on the gen, I keep thinking it's a Meg. All right, these are all not worked on. Girl, you weren't looking at all. Alright, I'm gonna come over here and help you.
yes, Meg.
I'm on my way. I'll take this side. I'll take the other side. I'm gonna check these back gens. Oh, I got some people over here.
Aw, tree! Why would you do that to me?
Hi, Miss Wong. Excellent. We got some people on death. Beautiful. I think I'm about to get Ada here. Excellent. Got a couple injured back here. I'll take this side of the pallet. Toxic. So toxic. Big pee-pee. Check this again. All right, I'm coming to assist. Oh.
Damn, she's slippery.
The good thing is they're running out of pallets. All right, I got a Claudia back here. All right, they're going back to that gen outside the main. Beautiful. I got the slowdown. All right, I'm gonna go check the other side. Oh, hatches. I've got one. I've got an injured Claudette over here. On my way. Ah, boo hiss. But hey, not bad. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
I'll take it.
Absolutely.
That was a good one. Good go.
Good.
But yeah. So we were just talking beforehand. So I know in my personal life, I tend to be very introverted. I know it's kind of a shock, but I struggle with social anxiety, especially around my kids, friends, parents. It's a clusterfuck. I don't know what to do with I turn into fucking Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know how to talk to other people. I say the most off the wall shit just to kind of maybe break the ice and make them more comfortable, and it ends up backfiring awful. Is that something that you can personally relate to, or do you feel like you've always been kind of extroverted and there's a lot of similarity and overlap between your off-screen persona and on-screen?
Oh god, no. I'm so introverted in real life. Like, word plain and simple. Okay, I work in the public. I fucking hate people. I hate people. I work in the public, like in kind of like a customer service situation, and I've worked customer service majority of my life, and people just suck. And it's like, I'm one of those people that even like if I get my social moods. Like I say to my partner all the time, I'm like, hey, you know what? Like I'm feeling like I wanna do a game night with somebody, you know, like let's go out and do a game night, or let's go out and see some friends or whatever. I get those social moods But otherwise, I'm just the person that's always sitting there so awkward and just thinking that like everybody is judging me for anything possible, whether it's like my shoes or
Mm-hmm.
my eyes, anything, or just like the way I'm breathing. I'm just like constantly like, oh no, like they're judging me. What am I doing? Like I very, very much have massive social anxiety.
Yeah, it's rough. So like I know like having my own channel, it's kind of my own personal space, and I can kind of control the vibe and what's going on. Like literally everything on screen, I can control, and that kind of makes me more comfortable. And if somebody comes in doesn't really fit the vibe check, they come in with a negative attitude, I can just boot them because it's my area, it's my right as a streamer. Which is an excellent segue to something else I want to touch on. So I'm sure you, just like most people in this position, have dealt with your own fair share of trolls, and
Oh, yeah.
everybody has their own personal way of dealing with it. And one thing I've been talking about with some of my other friends is it on the streamer to have the moral imperative to keep the high ground in the face of toxicity and people coming in spreading negative energy in your personal space? Or do you think it's okay to return that energy in kind?
Uh, I mean, I think 100% you have the right to return that energy. Now, to an extent, I will say, like for me, I have two different tactics on how I approach trolls. It's either A, I kill them with kindness, where it's like if they come in and are going off on me over a game or whatever, I'm just like, hey, seems like you had a bad day. I mean, I hope you feel better. Like I hope you have a better day. GG's. And just like not let it phase me. However, if I'm already having like a more off day and someone comes in and like you were there the one day where that guy came in and like called me fat, he told me to off myself,
Mm-hmm.
like all this stuff, and I was just so like bewildered by it, and I was just like, man, I'm like, all right, and like the way I retaliated was just kind of with like some cheeky comments
Mm-hmm.
where because he made a comment on my acne, and so I was like, yeah, I'm like, I am almost 27 years old and I have hormonal acne. Hormones are a thing that females have, and maybe you'd know if you would actually spend time with one.
Yeah, guaranteed
Like
his socks
that's
are stand up by themselves.
yeah, and that's the way I retaliate is just kind of with like these like just like cheeky little remarks where it like kind of makes them question everything it is that they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Um like someone calls me fat and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I'm like I'm fat and happy. I eat all the food that I enjoy. Is that a problem for you? Or like, like it's like
Yeah, I'm
that's
happy.
how
I'm
I
doing stuff I want to do.
exactly. And it's like it's just so I think retaliation is fine if it's done the right way. But if a
Mm-hmm.
streamer's going in and like if you're gonna sit there and then call them names back and tell
Mm-hmm.
them to off themselves, I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's not okay.
yeah. There's
Like
definitely a
there,
line.
yeah, there's a line. I think everybody you definitely have the right to stand up for yourself, but there's a line on how to do it. Like
Mm-hmm.
don't retaliate the same way that they came in the first place,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like just golden rules. Don't attack somebody's appearance. Things they can't change. Personality can be changed, so you can go ahead and attack that.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
yeah, no asking them or telling them to hurt themselves or others, shit like that. But yeah, there's people here in chat that are saying that they're in their 20s and 30s and they deal with acne too. Hell, I just turned 40 and I get the occasional breakout. I mean, I think I got one
Right?
under my mustache as we speak.
Yeah.
That's just
And like
human
it's not
stuff.
talked about enough. It's not talked about enough adult acne. I did not get a single pimple when I was a teenager, but then the second I turned 25, it was just like my body's like, "Hey, all that stuff you didn't experience? I'm going to throw it at you now."
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And we've just been waiting on it.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, we get all those fun adult things.
Mm.
God, now there was something I wanted to touch on, but it's escaped me. Let's see. Let me look at my notes here. Oh, yeah. So we were talking about how it kind of, you have different ways to approach the troll depending on your mood. Now, I'm sure there are days that you have started streaming and you've had a rough day before you even started, or you're maybe not in the mood, but you've already committed to the stream. Do you, from a personal standpoint, tend to be more open about where you are emotionally and mentally on stream, or do you just kind of leave that at the door as soon as you hit that start streaming button?
Um, I mean, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm a very open book. So like when people come in and are like, "Hey, I hope you're doing good," or "How are you?" I'll be honest and just say, "You know what? Like today's been rough, but that's why I'm here. I'm hoping that I can kind of turn that around and make things better." Like if I'm severely depressed to the point that I know I can't pretend to even just be okay on stream, I won't stream. I will cancel and reschedule my stream, and my community has always been super like supportive and understanding of that. And but most of the time, like if I'm just like I had a bad day, I'm normally okay because then that's when I'm like, yeah, like I had a bad day, guys, but like the day is over now. Now I have a new start, like let's hope that we can go into this positively, and maybe I can turn around the night, like kind of thing.
Hmm. Now that's another thing. So I'm the same way. If I'm having a bad day, I'll straight up tell people. Like that. I mean, it's going to come across whether I want it to or not. I'm going to be more quiet. I'm going to
Yeah.
be more prone to getting tilted. But that kind of opens up a whole different issue, especially when we were just talking about the parasocial relationships. People will often see that vulnerability and misunderstand that and use that as an opening to either trauma dump or try to trauma bond.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of discussion about that one particular issue, or, for lack of a better term, issue, people coming in and trauma dumping during a live stream. I just wanted to get your take on that. Has it happened to you before? How you've approached it? And yeah, let's take it from there.
Yeah, it definitely has. Like, it's like I've had some community members come in and like they'll just say, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey, like good to see you. Hope you're having a good day." And then they'll be like, "Well, no, I didn't. Like, my dog died and I stubbed my toe and it was just
Hmm.
fucking I hit my head off a wall." And I would just like then start telling me about this really awful day. And I've learned that like I don't want to come off as though I'm unsympathetic.
Hmm.
uh I've just learned to word it like just like, "Oh, dude, I'm really sorry to hear that you're having such a bad day. um I understand, like it helps to talk about it. I'm just, me, I'm here to bring all the positive vibes for you and to hopefully try and distract you from this. But um if you do need any resources to, if you need somebody to talk to, I might not be that person, but I do have resources for you to have people to talk to. So if you need anything, if you need those resources, let me know, let one of my mods know, and we'll be able to provide those to you."
Hmm.
And so far, anytime I've ever like done that, they'll just be like, like, "Thanks, like I'm sorry I just ranted." And I was just like, "You know what, it's good, I understand. It helps sometimes to get it off your chest, but like we're here for positive vibes.
Hmm.
So let's see, if we can try and turn around the rest of your day for you."
Hmm. See, that's a very important thing because I don't know about you, but I'm not a licensed therapist.
No.
I can't help you pick apart these things and help you recover from trauma and this and that. I can be a sympathetic ear, but there's a time and a place. And it is hard to address that without looking callous.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's your primary responsibility to keep the energy high, keep things light, and keep things fun. And it does kind of not only throw you off, it throws off the entire stream, throws off chat, and it's kind of hard to recover from that. And I know that sounds selfish, but a lot of people are counting on certain streams to watch and kind of forget about the day they've had, and they just want to vibe and zone out and goof. So, but
Yeah.
it's also important that you have those resources available because you like I'm not qualified to help them with some of these issues. And it's
No.
good that you can direct them towards somebody that can.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I mean, there's a giant, huge mental health crisis. And
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
unfortunately not really spoken about enough.
No.
Not the naughty bear.
Yeah. That's a challenge. 2d8, so we're gonna see how this goes.
I see some runners. Hi, Michaela. Pumpkin Spice Meg. I've got an Elodie here too.
Circling my way around.
I've got 2 Michaelas. All right, Michaela's going into main. Yeah, we're gonna leave her. All right, we got a sprint bursting Elodie. Oh, the recovery on that. All right, I need to get back here. I feel like those first 2 gens just fly.
Yeah, no kidding.
Alright, I'm gonna check Shack. Oh, I'm gonna go over there.
Right now.
I think I can get that. Yeah, I can. Damn, they are all over there.
I don't know why she waited up there to jump, but...
Bless her sweet, sweet, stupid little heart. Oh, we've got a scout. Oof, I am not doing so hot. Oh, I don't get this. Damn it! Like, this is a point of pride now. Yeah! Alright, she's all I wanted.
Alright, Nancy, you and I gotta have some words.
Get them! Respectively pee in their butts. Oh, we got some people over here.
Oh, you got greedy. Tisk, tisk. Ooh, I caught one.
Where the fuck? I got a cheeky Michaela over here.
They're all kind of healing over towards Jack's side. Some traps here.
Ah, big whiffing. Call me Whiffs Khalifa. Got her though.
All right.
Thank you. I'm gonna go check the other side. Jesus. Fuck. Fuck you, Michaela. Disrespectfully. I think my Billy time is over. I got a couple people at Shack too. Oh yeah, Purple Michaela's here. Do you have Shack trapped?
Yeah, I do.
Beautiful.
Why is this lead on so fast?
It's a very good question. Ourselves a scout. Spin to win.
Solid.
All right, I'm gonna check over here. Hey, girl.
What's up, Nia?
Oh, I got some people over here. Going into Shack. Going into main. Oh, I was robbed. She doesn't look behind her.
Nice.
All right, this gen back here was getting a lot of progress. Fuck. Leon's got a key. All right, I'm gonna check exits. Oh, I've got a Leon pinned right here. Thank you. I've got injured Leon here.
Okay, I'm coming. Yeah, I see him.
Which way to go? Fuck! I ran into you. Oofta.
That wasn't too bad. We kind of
No.
came back there a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see how we got. What? 1, 2. Leon, Michaela. We got three. I was kind of robbed on a few of those hits, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
So I know early on what kind of helped me jump directly, well, not directly, through the course of a month and a half, 2 months, from starting streaming into affiliate, was reaching out and finding other streamers around my same size and building like a genuine connection, not really looking for any kind of return on the follow or anything like that, just running into people in game, checking out their stream and hanging out and kind of building a community there. And I know that doing that early on, you kind of get like a core group and you run the risk of kind of becoming cliquish. Have you had any experience with that yourself, or running into already established circles and feeling kind of the odd one out?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, this is the
And
wear-out
I
skin.
feel like
We'll touch on it in a little
felt like especially lately, I feel like I always try and remind myself that it's just like some massive imposter syndrome, because it's like, yeah, I've had the opportunity to connect with some really fantastic people who, like, we chat outside of streaming, you know, like, yeah, we're streamers and we'll play together on stream, but it's like, also, I at least would consider them as friend, and it was somebody in my chat who just pointed this out. It's always hard when you consider somebody a friend, but you don't know, like, do they consider me as a friend? Like, I don't know. Like, everybody has different limitations on that, right? So it's like,
Absolutely.
But so it's like, I call these people my friends, and I've watched them grow exponentially and very much well deserved. So but then it's like, now I see them, like, they're like all gaming with all of these other streamers that are now like in their bigger kind of groups, and then I'm like, hey, you know, like, I miss playing with you, like, you know, like, we should game. And then they're like, oh yeah, like, for sure, but my schedule, like, I have so many collabs, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, that's fine, like, even if you find a day off stream, you know, if you want to play, like, I'm here. And it's so conflicting, because obviously I'm so proud of them for becoming more established and for growing their community and being brought into these larger groups. But then at the same time, there's like this little selfish part of me that's like, I'm sad because no, I am not able to really game with my friends anymore.
It's so rough because there's so many things to take into account. For the longest time, a lot of the people I hung out with, we all had the kind of the same stream schedule, so we wouldn't be able to hang out at each other's streams because we were obviously doing our own thing. And we still keep in touch and we still hang out from time to time, granted not as much, but I love that we're able to pick up kind of where we left off, and like, we know we still support each other and we're still homies. But on the other side of that coin, I've had people that have either gained so much in like an average viewing that they kind of get an ego and they change so much that it's kind of created personal conflict and we just don't really talk anymore. And it's rough. It's hard because, I mean, you kind of see it as like you came up together a little bit and kind of dealing with, were they really friends to begin with, or was it just networking?
Yeah, very much that.
Very hard. And it is hard to break into those established groups, because they've known each other since the beginning, and they've, you know, answered each other's questions, helped each other with technical issues. I can't tell you how many times I've reached out to other friends about OBS problems or settings or DPI when I switched to fucking mouse and keyboard from PS4. But it is nice when you find those genuine people that are legitimately looking for genuine contact and genuine connection, and not just to use you as a stepping stone. Because that's another thing, you're going to find a bunch of people, I know I have, that kind of reach out to people that might have just a little bit larger of an audience and kind of use that to try and use them as stepping stones or slingshots, because I'm still a baby streamer by all metrics, but there's still some people that are like, okay, well, he's got a little bit more of a viewership than I do, and I can kind of use that to elevate my own platform. Have you ever had to deal with that, and has it ever been blatant, or how do you approach that issue if and when it shows up?
So sorry, I had two conversations going on at once.
Yeah, I know. I kind of.
What was the?
There's a lot going on.
What was the actual question?
The actual question: have you dealt with people that have faked friendship for their own gain, and how have you dealt with that personally?
I mean, I sometimes think that maybe I have, but I have no obviously like definitive proof of that. So I don't really have much to be able to say on it myself, because it's like I can be like, oh, I have a hunch, like I said, like it's like I would have a consistent time like talking with these people and gaming with them whenever, and then all of a sudden now it's like, oh, now they're too busy to make any time for me at all in their schedule. Okay, like maybe it is just that they're busy, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was kind of a broad question. It's just something that's personally been on my mind, because there's been a lot of discourse on Twitter about a certain individual that we're gonna leave the name out, that was kind of branching out and reaching out to a bunch of other people for their own gain. Which is,
yes, I am aware.
Yes, so that is something that is unfortunately dealt with. But I guess when we come back to the lobby, we can go more back into. We were talking about how inaccessible this game is to the average person just starting in, but also how we kind of enjoy memeing because it's just what we do, just goofing around. So just your view on being educational, how you balance maybe educating and quote unquote sweating and memeing, and the bonuses, pros and cons of both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeetress time.
I love that you brought out the were elk.
The only reason I do the were elk is because he sounds like Patrick Star. La 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 la.
You're so right. That's so brilliant. Okay, I got some sketchy scratch marks over here.
Yes, you do. All right, I got to say about this this pallet. All right, you've already gone. Still. There we go. Oof! By the hair of her chinny chin chin. All right, I'm gonna leave her.
All right, I got Bill. Was kind of running your direction.
Ran into it. I love that. Yes. Merry blessings. It's good to see ya. I'm going to slow things down over here a little bit. Trying to create a little dead zone over here. Okay, they're back on that gen back there. I'm heading over there where the two are. Back behind this hill.
Okay.
Damn.
Ooh, almost.
one coming right to you. Thank you. All right, I think we got. Oh. That's what you get for sandbagging. We got a couple people at Shack. Eleanor Ripley. Beautiful.
Beauty.
Yeah, beautiful. That's true. Oof.
Ooh, almost. Oh my god, that was magnificent.
Thank you, thank you. That was a lovely, lovely little hit. Oh, shit. Okay. I was gonna help, didn't need it. You're a strong, independent bing bong. You don't need no help.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Got him on this hill. Welcome to the dead zone. No, there's still a hatchet
I think
or
this
a
table just
pallet. We're too strong.
So strong.
Nerf us.
Yeah.
All right, got some people in this back corner. Wait, I hear somebody breathing.
Ooh, double whiff.
Oh, Ripley. That wasn't a move.
Are we just gonna camp the pallet every time we drop it, Sable? Is this what we're gonna do? Oh,
I got her. I'm helping.
yay!
I'm gonna check these back gens.
Alright.
Yeah, they're probably back on this hill. They tend to gravitate towards this one.
Oh, I got them on a hill over here. All three of them.
All right, on my way. They still back there with you?
Yeah, I got Sable here at Shack.
Beautiful. Oh, I got one over here.
Nice.
And go. I'm gonna check back here.
Yeah, they're on this back gen here.
All right, on my way.
Woo. Nice.
Beautiful. All right, tres más. Beautiful. All right, I think we got some hatch lookers.
I cloak and go at full speed.
Oh, I got one. Got one hatch.
I got one too.
All right, I'm gonna look for the third.
Oh, I found it.
Okay, perfect. Oh, we got him back here by the hill.
Coming at full speed.
Oh, yep, right here.
Nice.
All right, uno más. All right, you wanna pick a couple exits and I'll...
She's here.
Oh, boo hiss.
I just managed to uncloak and hit her as she was just...
Oh, but hey, that was a good game.
Hell yeah.
That was a good game. Strong.
Much strong.
Very strong. Woofda. Good old Yetris. God, some of those shots just feel so good.
They're so satisfying.
They really are. You know what? I don't really think there's a whole lot to say, honestly, about sweating versus memeing. Like there's different sides of the same coin. It's just how people really enjoy making content and playing and certain things that certain people enjoy watching.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing is like when I come across games where either I'm being camped or tunneled or slogged or whatever, I always get a lot of questions of like, how is it that you stay so calm? How is it that you're calm and like you keep on playing like the game's not getting to you? And I'm just like, at the end of the day, these are playstyles in DBD. Do I necessarily think that they align well with my playstyles? No. However, I can't change the way that someone decides that they're going to play the game. So all I can do is just GG next, just move on and just keep on keeping on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just a good general rule, a good thing to keep in mind, both when it comes to playing a video game and just your day-to-day choices. You can only control what's immediately around you. You can't control what other people do or what other people say.
Yep, exactly.
Just how you react to it.
Yeah, you
That's a
can't
nice
live your
dick.
life
That's a nice
constantly
dick.
thinking about things that are not in your control because you're gonna go fucking crazy.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Now, I know I'm definitely I branch more into this, but I've seen you and the way we've talked, kind of dabbled in it. Just the concept of wholesome lewdness, and because I know I say some off the wall shit. I mean, this isn't an X-rated channel by any means, but I mean, we definitely talk about adult situations, and sometimes that can kind of be misconstrued by certain people, and just teetering that line, walking that thin line of being adult without being flirtatious, so to speak.
Yeah. And that's the thing, actually. It was like, Steve and I were actually just having this conversation earlier because, like, I was gaming with Foos last night, and you know, me and her we're very much on the same wavelength, and we're like he even pointed out that like at one point she was like she had to like leave like in the game or something. She had to run off. I think the killer was coming. She's like, "Hey, wait, I love you, bye," and then like ran away, and he was like, yeah, at first he was like, I don't understand why girls do that. But then he's like, well, you know what? I just realized I kind of say some pretty like sexual lewd shit to me and my buddies too.
Hmm.
Like, it's just that level of a friendship where you're like, yeah, like that line has been established of you're my friends.
Hmm.
And this is why we're able to kind of jokingly talk to each other like this. Like, like, and it's like, it's very important to make sure that that line is established.
Oh,
And most of the
absolutely.
time, like, if like someone like you or I, like where we have a partner or whatever, and it's like everybody knows that, and then that's why they're like, okay, like I'm saying this, and like I've even had friends be like, I'm saying this, but like if this is not okay, like let me know.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, dude, you're good. Like I'm like, we're friends.
Hmm.
It's this is just us joking, and like you're not saying anything totally like off the cuff of being like, yeah, I want to sleep with you or anything. Like
Hmm.
it's not anything so direct like that. It's just literally just like making jokes with each other of being like, okay, I love you, bye, like stuff like that. Like it's not you're not crossing that line of from like just kind of lewd jokes to actually approaching the person and being
Hmm.
like, no, like I want to be with you, and then you're like, okay, no, 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 no,
Hmm.
like
If
there's that line.
if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure I checked in with you about this specific instance or this specific situation because I know that I tend to say some off the wall shit, and of course it varies from person to person depending on our
Mm-hmm.
comfort level and banter. And I remember
Yep.
that I checked in with you to see like, is it okay? Should I tone it back? Like, if you're comfortable, if you're not, please let me know. I think that's very important. Of course, circling back to establishing and sticking to boundaries.
Yeah.
But it is
Exactly.
nice having that level of friendship to where you could just say this off the wall silly shit because I mean I think it's fucking hysterical. I
Oh,
think it's
absolutely.
absolutely hysterical.
Yeah.
Like I'll say some shit to I mean just off the top of my head. I mean I play with Foos a lot too, and we have a lot of the same goofy conversation and like Fanty and
Mm-hmm.
Lotus Chaos, and we just the most awful, awful, awful shit. Things that would get us kicked out of most restaurants and social situations. But it's
Yeah.
fun. And we've also
Exactly.
we've established that we're both comfortable and it's okay with both of us.
Yeah, exactly. It's just all about establishing those boundaries and just being like, okay, you're okay with this, I'm okay with this. All right, cool. Like,
Now, I know that you're primarily a DVD streamer,
yes,
but you do dabble in variety.
I do. Yes.
Mhm. And I know that's probably terrifying because I mean that's what the channel is mostly known for, DVD. So what has been your experience, both as far as how you felt about the content, how the community has reacted to it, and so on when you do branch out to variety? And is it something that brings up anxiety or brings up relief?
Um, it's definitely it always starts with a lot of anxiety. So what I normally like to do is if I'm just like, I'm just not feeling playing Dead by Daylight tonight, or if I want to play something with my partner because like he doesn't play Dead by Daylight and he fucking puts up with me so much just talking about it all the time. But if I'm like, you know what, like I kind of want to play something with him tonight, like I will normally put a poll in my Discord with a list of options for my community to choose from. And I noticed doing that has helped bring my anxiety down a little bit because I'm like, all right, my community chose this as something that they wanted to see outside of Dead by Daylight. So I know like I'm not about to pull up a game that they're going to be like, why are you fucking playing this or anything like that. Like they have helped decide this based off of options that I chose. So
Mhm.
that helped a lot. My community has always been great in coming through and like literally just being there and supporting me in whatever it is that I'm doing. I only ever had one comment and it still fucking sticks with me. And it's like, it was a community member fantastic member of my community, but I remember like they came in and they were like, oh, you're not playing DVD today? And I was like, no, we're gonna try something else. I believe we were playing Sea of Thieves, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
And just randomly out of the blue, like an hour or two into the stream, they had made a message in chat just saying, I'm sorry I'm not so talkative. Like, I'm just not really paying attention because I think this is boring.
Wow.
And I was like, okay,
The
you could have kept
fuck?
that comment to yourself.
Yeah. Like
Like,
nobody gives a shit that you, the one person, is not interested in something that's bringing you joy and something you want to do.
yeah, like, my only reaction was just like, I don't know why you felt the need to elaborate on why you haven't been in chat, but like, it's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it is what it is, man. Like,
Yeah.
this is what I'm playing, and literally everybody else in my chat was like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Like,
Yeah. Like
you don't
it's
say that.
yeah,
Like,
it's not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure, fucknut.
yeah, exactly. Like, that was the only like bad experience I had,
Blessings and
and
blessings.
that like it's the way it's so embedded in my brain, and that's why it's like making the polls has helped kind of release the anxiety from that thought because I'm like, okay, I'm like my community has helped pick this game that they want to see, so I'm like, it's a little more relieving, but yeah.
Now that's definitely something that's important is having the community feel more like a democracy, like they have a say. You're not the even though it's your channel, it's the community as a whole. Because the way I see it, the community is what makes the channel. If they weren't here, I wouldn't be here. There'd be no point. It's
Exactly.
about them. Definitely want their input. So I think I'm kind of through our questions. This will be near the end of the YouTube video. I'm going to edit all of it and put it all together. Any final thoughts, any things you want to touch on before we just kind of get back into our usual dipshittery and fucking around, finding out?
Not off the top of my head. I mean, like, I think that this was a great idea for you to do, and thank you again for selecting me to be one of the first people that you
Of
interviewed,
course.
because I think essentially making like these videos is going to be incredibly helpful for not only like new people in the Dead by Daylight community, seeing like veteran players like talk about what it's like being in the online space,
Mm-hmm.
but then maybe people who are considering streaming Dead by Daylight. So it's like it's going to give them an idea on what it is that they need to anticipate, because I wish that I had like a written guide when I started streaming DVDs,
Oh my
because
god.
the way I had like was just learning everything as I went was fucking insane.
It is, but honestly, it's kind of helpful. Like I know I started streaming directly from the PS4. I had no camera, I had no overlays. It was direct from the console streaming, so it was just bare bones. I remember I had the TTS on for everything because I didn't want to have the side chat on, but I still want to know what everybody was saying. I didn't want to have to monitor on my phone, so it was just janky as fuck.
Yeah.
But it kind of helped me realize what needed to change, what would be helpful. And most importantly, it was having a clear camera and clear audio. And those are fucking paramount. Biggest things.
Yep.
But but it goes back to, you don't need a fancy setup. You don't need a dual monitor, dual PC setup to start streaming. You just need a good attitude about it and realistic goals and a personality.
Yep, that's literally it.
That's
and I think that's the biggest thing. Like, it's like the personality is the biggest thing. It's like I keep seeing these videos all the time where somebody's like, oh, like nobody's in my stream, nobody wants to support small streamers anymore, and then you go and check out their stream and it's them with like their mic sensitivity super high that you can hear them swallowing every 5 seconds and then just screaming into their mic and not saying anything, not reading chat, not doing anything like that. And you're like, bro, it's not because nobody wants to support small streamers, I'll tell you that. Like,
yeah, it's because you're not saying anything, you're not engaging. It's like I try to tell people, talk like you're talking to a full room every time.
Yep.
And that's hard. Like I still will get quiet. But I mean, it's one of the most driving things. People are want to stick around and hang out with somebody that's willing to talk, that's engaging, that's present.
Yep. I think that's like the biggest learning curve, is just you literally have to sit there and have conversations with yourself.
And away we go. You're never going to unhear Patrick Star now. And
Yeah,
that's my gift to you.
and someone in my community just said that too. They're like, I'm never gonna not hear that again. Like, that's just embedded in my brain.
Good job, Nick. Really showed me on that one. It's not the Alex Jones reference for me. Oh, we got some Sprinto Burstos. Oh, I thought for sure that was gonna hit. Actually, I need to bring it this way. Too close. Come here, Nia.
I am getting absolutely confused by this, Rebecca.
All right, let me just get these.
There we go.
Beautiful. All right. We got some shit here. Steve! Oh no, Steven.
Oh no.
Oh, Steven.
Oh my god, Claudia just rock checked me. And then hit me with a pallet.
What a bitch. Got her.
That was a beautiful shot.
Thank you. I did it myself. Oh, I got a scout over here. God, I love it when they drop pallets. It's like all I have to do is fucking red light, green light.
Yeah, literally. These pallets are fucking like crazy.
All right, I'm gonna check this gen. I got some people over here.
Pathing was questionable, but okay.
Oh, okay. Stay right there, Nick. Ooh, come here, Nicholas. All right, I got some people over here. Okay then.
No pallets for you.
That's right, you tell him. Is that Nick? Oh, he's right behind you. He's right behind you. Oh, he's going to check. Yeah, he's got the window. All right, so we got a group of gens back here. I know there was one that you were to your left that was really progressed in that corner.
Yeah, there do be a signal.
All right, I'm gonna slow this down. That one's still progressing. I'm gonna check behind log pile. Nothing. Damn, we don't have anybody dead. Beautiful. Oh, we got him. We got him over here. Got Nick Cage. He's on death hook, so we need to get him out of here.
I hate it here.
All right, he's gonna be at this pallet. We're just gonna sandwich him. No, he's running.
There you go. Alright, I'm gonna go doors here at super speed.
All right, I think they're going to this back corner exit. No, nobody on that yet. Oh, Steve's on it now.
Yeah, they're over here.
I got some over here. Unfortunately, he's gonna be teleported to one of those exit gates that's already opened. Nope, he's dead. That works for me.
Just leave.
Leave. Oh, last one's over here. She's hanging out by a pallet. For some reason, she wants our attention. I am out of hatchets.
No.
Bad. Hashtag just leave.
Just leave, bro.
Oofta. Guga. All right. So let me double check my notes. I think we pretty much covered everything. Yeah, we got our last thoughts and everything. The importance of audio. Yeah, kind of got everything. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, I absolutely just wanted to say again, thank you again for agreeing to do this with me. I thought this conversation went very smoothly, real easy, went real smooth. I think we covered a lot of important topics.